What's
Yeah,
up,
red I could
everybody?
make my face.
What's
Sorry,
up?
go ahead.
Wait, what?
As I was seeing how red I could make my face.
Oh, gotcha.
You looked at me weird, and so I was explaining myself.
No, just I was looking at the time and then I was looking at a message that popped up from Discord. I was like, oh, okay. No,
Gotcha.
you're over here for me. So
Fair.
this episode is brought to you by CarterComics.com. It is your one-stop shop for all comic needs, whether they be graded or raw. Carter Comics has got it all. All you gotta do is go to CarterComics.com, use the discount code FREAKNET, FREAKNET. You'll save 10% plus free shipping on your entire order. Again, CarterComics.com, one-stop shop for all comic needs. What's up, everybody? I am Travis, and
And I'm Cartoon Joe.
welcome back to another episode of This Freakin' Show. It is the weekly podcast with a little bit of something and a whole lot of nothing. And today, I
So
mean
today,
sardines. I
what
mean
kind you get?
sardines.
King Oscar's the best. It's
King Oscar.
$6 a damn can, but delicious. You probably got them for a better price than I did.
$3.
Nice. Where'd you find them for $3?
4-pack on Amazon for $12.
Ah, that'd do it.
Yeah. So I bought
I bought it individually at Jewel when I tried it.
oh, see, my problem is that I bought because when I mapped out what I need to do is I need 16 cans total. So I bought 16 cans. But the problem is I'm about to eat one of these cans. So I'm gonna have to go out and buy an additional can of two or sardines that maybe King Oxford, maybe another one. I don't know. Because the thing is, I don't know if I even like sardines.
Fair enough.
So we're gonna find out collectively together here on the show. But before I eat these, I do want to talk a little bit about the sardine diet. What's about the information I found out about it. Obviously, Joe, I'd love for you to chime in on your feelings, your opinions, and what you know about this diet because you're the one that brought it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a collective, a bunch of random information about what I found about it, and we'll just dive into it. So let's see here. Today we're diving into the trend that's been circulating through keto circles, fasting communities, and metabolic reset conversations, the 72-hour sardine diet, sometimes called the sardine fast. You may have heard claims that it breaks a weight loss plateau, resets your metabolism, or even pushes your body deeper into fat burning. But what's the real thinking behind it, and what do professionals actually say? Let's break that down. Before I begin, what have you heard about the benefits of the sardine diet, Joe?
Yeah. So I'm trying to find. I should just go to the link I sent you. But what I heard is basically it's a form of a ketogenic diet
Mm-hmm.
where you're basically your protein and your fat and most of your sodium, I believe, comes from sardines.
Yep.
And basically over typically it's a 3-day fast, and the dietitian who did it, basically she is interested in figuring out what different foods do for her body. And she likes sardines. She felt that they had a pretty good nutritional profile. Obviously, if you only eat sardines for the rest of your life is not going to be very long. But it'll keep you alive for a while. A lot of good fat, a lot of good protein, decent vitamins and minerals, not like everyone you need, but a good amount of them. And so she decided to basically do an extreme fast, eating only sardines for 3 days, and found that she could think better because of the omega-3s. She found that she wasn't hungry all the time because she was eating the sardines. And as she added other foods back to her diet, she could kind of determine, okay, this food makes me really gassy. That food makes me feel slow. And so that was why she sort of settled on sardines as her sort of perfect diet food. Um, then I also found somebody who was looking at her research who just wanted to try it, and
Mhm.
also felt like he had a really pronounced cognitive benefit, as well as just the benefit of not being hungry all the time while he was trying to do a long fast. Um, and so, yeah, it intrigued me. I like sardines. I'm especially as as some of the listeners might know, but I think I've talked to you about it. My wife and I got COVID in July of last year, and for both of us, brain fog and fatigue have been a real issue.
Yeah.
And so, anything to try and improve the brain fog, to try and get back to whatever normal might be anymore,
Mhm.
is something that I'm interested in. And it's not really available to her because she's vegetarian, but maybe the addition, she could add other omega threes to her diet that are vegetarian or vegan omega threes, that could help her if this helps me. And so that's where I kind of got interested in the idea. And then when we talked about it, it was, let's make it through the holidays, and then sort of first of the year, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Because it's always a good time to start and try something new. And now we're in February, and
Yeah.
we're gonna give it a go.
Well, from what I've learned when it comes to dieting is January is always the mulligan.
Right.
So, um, clarity is one of the most uh thing. See, obviously, right now,
Clarity is important.
clarity is important. Uh, when it comes to this, the idea of thinking more clear was definitely important. Was like the focal point of why I was like, sure, let the content was second, but if I can find a way to think more clearly and stuff, then not say things like and stuff, I'm on board for trying anything.
Yeah.
Even if it means these fish that I fear are going to have eyes and lips and stuff. So, anyways, get that back to that in a minute. But why people try it? Four big reasons why people do try it. One is to break away a weight loss plateau. When progress stalls, some people turn to a very simple, low calorie, low carb protocol to shake things up. I think like this, how it's 72 hour, it is 3 days. The 3 day military diet comes to mind when I think of something like this. It's a
Hmm.
strict 900 calorie a day diet that consists of saltine crackers, cheddar cheese, hot dogs, ice cream, believe it or not, a lot of coffee and stuff like that.
I didn't know you could have ice cream and hot dogs on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. One of your dinners, I think, is like two hot dogs, and then like every dinner, you have like a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. I've done the military diet a few times. One time I tried to do it excessively long, and I got lightheaded and a little bit fainty. But
Mhm. Yeah,
but
that's
that
been my other problem with this kind of fasting or
mhm.
dieting, is that like so I did like the what is it, like maple syrup, lemon juice, and cayenne pepper
Yeah.
cleanse,
Mhm.
and I made it one day before the extreme lack of calories made it so that I could not drive
Yeah.
safely. And so being able to do, a 3 day fast effectively, while still getting enough calories to function is important to me.
Yeah. So with doing stuff like that, and the reason the military diet for me didn't work a lot is because of I was at work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and everything like that. Driving an hour to work, driving an hour from work. It's when I do things like this, like, and I think for this, it's me starting on a Friday and ending it technically Monday morning.
Right.
So I'm not going 3 days at work dealing with this. I can get through Friday at work with the beginning of it, get through Saturday, get through Sunday, and that'll be a lot easier than Monday going back to a not the same kind of eating habits, but a healthier eating habit of more food intake.
Yeah.
Second is to reinforce ketosis because sardines are low in carbs, zero carbs, right? Yep,
Yep.
no
Should
carbs.
be.
And contains fat plus protein. Keto dieters use this as a way to push ketone production higher. Uh, Appetite control, eating the same food repeatedly removes variety and reduces cravings. It also cuts decision fatigue. There's nothing to choose, nothing to snack on, nothing to negotiate. Which that one I think at least for me would probably be a difficult reasoning why to do it because I can get by with non-repetitive, but to a certain point, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna need a taco,
Right.
like four of them,
Yeah.
probably with some nachos. So.
Yep. Heard that.
Last one is a behavioral reset. Supporters say it helps reset taste preferences and break cycles of processed food and sugar intake, which, if true, I'm on board with that because I do have a very bad sweet tooth and I feel it's hard for me to eat a meal without having some kind of dessert to follow it.
Yeah.
That's been a big struggle for me.
Yeah. I do love a dessert. Mm.
Um, why sardines specifically? Sardines are considered highly nutrient dense. They contain omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, vitamin B12, calcium if you eat the bones, selenium, and quality protein. They're
I didn't
also
know about the
small.
selenium. That's interesting.
Yeah. They're also small fish, which generally means lower mercury levels compared to large predatory fish. I think that video you sent me that kind of discusses talks about the unlikelihood of getting because people were like, "Oh, you get mercury poisoning." The unlikelihood of getting mercury poisoning on this is
Super low.
very, very low, decimal point percentages of
Yeah.
getting it. The shelf stable portion control and require. Oh yeah, sorry. They're shelf stable, portion controlled, and require no preparation, which makes compliance easier for a short protocol. Uh, and from a macro standpoint, they're low carb and metabolically compatible with fasting and keto strategies. So,
Yeah. The other thing that I had heard,
yeah.
I totally forgot about this until right now, is that there is a particular subset of people,
Mhm.
I'm not part of them, who get migraines for whom no other treatment works.
Mhm.
But if they have one can of sardines every day, first thing in the morning, it prevents them from getting migraines. And the reason I heard about this is because there's an author I follow on I'll just say TikTok, named Jason K. Pargan, who writes fantastic books. But he does a daily video of some kind, and he covered this basically saying, I found this person on Reddit who is looking for anybody else who is doing this thing because it's to this person who does it, it is like the most disgusting thing they've ever done in their entire life, but it is the only way that they can not get migraines. And I went, that's really interesting. I kind of want to look into that because Maddie gets migraines sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
And so again, to some extent, trying to convince her to do this is never, it'll never happen. She, even when she ate meat, she hated seafood in particular. And so the idea of seafood is just an absolute no-go for her. But I was curious, I was like,
Yeah.
what are the benefits to having all these omega-3s and getting them, right from the fish's mouth, as it were.
Nice.
But yeah, I just think it's an interesting thing. So if you're a migraine sufferer and you've tried Excedrin, you've tried, monthly shots at the doctor, you've tried whatever, this may be something that works for you. Now, this isn't medical advice, but it's such a cheap and simple fix that there's no reason not to try it, I think,
Yeah.
especially if you like sardines.
100%. Yeah. I mean, most people are out there. I mean, like I said, I bought, I don't know, I think five, I got to do 5 cans a day. So at
Gotcha.
$3 a can, you're looking at $15 for just the sardines. You get coffee at home and everything. I mean, most people are spending like $30 to have food delivered to them through
Hmm.
Grubhub, Uber, and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. Well, and even if I drive out somewhere anymore, it's at least $15
yep.
to eat at Taco Bell. Yeah, to eat at Taco
That's it.
Bell,
Yeah.
McDonald's, Culver's. Um,
Mhm.
Stuff's expensive these days,
Yep.
and sardines are cheap.
I
Now,
agree.
the better the sardine is, the more expensive it is, which we can talk about that in a little bit too. But
Yeah, for sure.
um,
Uh,
I did
oh,
a I did a taste test of 5 different price points,
see, we should
and
have done
I
that
wish
for
I
the
did it on
show.
video. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Gotta do it for the content, brother. Everything's content these days.
I know.
Hmm.
I know.
Oh, speaking of which, stay tuned to the end of this episode to hear something cool that's happening on YouTube with us. The Sardine Fest gained visibility largely through low carb and keto educators, most notably a physician in the keto education space who promoted it as a short metabolic intervention to help patients re enter ketosis and reduce hunger. From there, the idea spread through social media, YouTube, and fasting communities, mostly through anecdotal success stories rather than formal research. Um, what science says and doesn't say about it. It's an important distinction. There are no controlled clinical trials specifically studying a 3 day sardine only diet. Again, like Joey said earlier, like there's no medical advice being given here. It's people are having successes with this, and when their successes is what our goals are. So why not give it, a
Right.
look?
It's just an interesting thing to try. It's not.
Yeah, it,
It's not the gospel. It's not.
yeah,
You
it's
know.
not it's not like $100 a month, like prescription to something. It's not like
Right.
you're not signing like this. It's literally outside of fasting, outside of basic dieting without having to get a nutritionist to put together a meal plan. It's a simple little thing that you can put together and say, hey, what do I need to eat? Sardines, coffee, tea. You can have mustard too.
Yep.
Water, lots of water, lots of so yeah.
Yep. 0 calorie hot sauce.
Yeah. I bet these things taste good with Tabasco.
They're great with Tabasco.
I'm gonna have to get Tabasco. I got a lot of them, dude, and what's weird because it's been years. I still got a lot of those Mexican hot sauces from when we did the hot sauce video years
Oh,
ago.
nice.
Well, because
From
there's a
Elijah's or a different one?
no,
Oh,
I'm
the
talking about
different
like
one. Yeah, 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 yeah. I forgot about that.
when we did the American hot sauces versus the
Yeah,
Mexican
yeah,
hot sauce
yeah.
because we had those large bottles. Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean they're like down to here now, but yeah,
Nice.
I still got Elijah's. I have to see if there are any of them are 0 calorie. I have to try that out.
Yeah.
Um, there are studies showing that regular sardine consumption as part of a balanced diet can improve omega-3 status and some metabolic markers, but that's very different from eating only sardines for 72 hours. Most of the claimed benefits of the sardine fast, rapid fat loss, metabolic reset, ketosis boost, are inferred from general principle of low carb eating and calorie restriction, not direct research on the protocol itself. So scientifically speaking, the evidence is indirect, not protocol specific. So a lot of it focuses, I think, on the person too and how you go into the diet beforehand and how you come out of that. Like, so is this like me and Joey are gonna be doing the 72-hour fast and I'm gonna walk away 40 pounds lighter? Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. But you know what? I think again, it's the clarity thing and maybe even the weight loss reset. It's
Right.
getting out of the habit of ordering crap and stuff, So uh
Oh, that's interesting. I should
what's up?
journal while we do this.
Again, I'm good for it.
I'm thinking about I did this I didn't do a full 3 days. I did I think a day or two
Mhm.
going into Christmas.
Yep.
And I don't remember the exact dates, but I wanted to get ready.
Yeah.
And so I'm curious if I had a long-term benefit into January because I was doing great in January. And then like the last week or two, I felt so sluggish and tired. And, I'm wondering, it would be interesting to see if I kept a journal, if my mood improved because of it.
I thought about at least for 2026 because I wanted to kind of dive into this whole like journey thing. I
Mhm.
thought about putting a video vlog onto our Freakin Studios YouTube channel. Just like talking about something for like 5-10 minutes, so talk about my day, maybe my successes, failures, and stuff, and just throwing
Mhm.
it out there. Um,
Yeah, maybe.
we could do something like that. We could look at something like that. Registered dietitians and nutrition professionals tend to raise several concerns. So, professional cautions just for you guys out there. The first one: monotone diets create nutrient gaps. Every nutrient dense food don't provide everything. A sardine only approach lacks fiber, plant antioxidants, and certain micronutrients. Um, so keep that in mind. Fiber, though, I mean, like coffee can kind of help with that.
Yeah, I can move things along. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Won't clean out your arteries or whatever the same
yeah.
way fiber will, but it's
True.
only for 3 days, right? And if you're
And
eating
that's the big thing.
a
Yep.
healthy diet beforehand and afterwards,
Yeah.
Afterhands should be a word, but whatever.
Hey,
Um,
listen, I'm from Afterhands will be the title of
right.
this show.
If you're eating a healthy diet before and afterhand, um, you should be fine, right?
And that's why it's called a 72-hour sardine diet, not sardine diet.
The rest of your life diet, right?
Yeah. So Afterhands is going to be the title of this episode. So that's
Nice.
the thing. Uh, Digestive side effects, rolling right into that. Some professionals warn about constipation, diarrhea, fatigue, or headaches when food variety is removed. So, and it could happen. Sugar withdrawals and stuff like that is a real thing. So it could happen. Sodium load. Most canned fish produce are high in sodium, which may be an issue for people with blood pressure concerns. I don't have blood pressure issues, thank God.
Me either.
So,
Mine actually is low,
so there we go.
not dangerously low, just low.
And again, going back to the 72-hour, not sustainable. Most professionals emphasize the short mono food protocol should not be confused with healthy long-term nutrient strategies. So, general professional consensus is sardines are healthy. Sardines are only diet and not a sardine only diet shouldn't be considered long-term dieting. So,
Correct.
what benefits people have actually experienced on this diet? When people report success on the 72-hour sardine diet, several factors may have worked. Calorie intake drops significantly. Carbohydrate drop close to zero. Food variety disappears, which reduces overeating triggers. Protein fat increases. Satiety, Satie,
Satiety.
satiety. That's a new one.
Yeah. It's one of my
Is that
least favorite words, to be
is
honest with
that
you.
like satiate or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the short term results, people are likely driven by calorie restriction, carb restriction, and appetite simplification, not a unique metabolic property of sardines themselves. In other words, it's probably the structure, not the fish. Oh. Again, I think the omega 3 helping with clarity is a big bonus though. So balance takeaway, 72-hour sardine diet is a short restrictive reset tool, usually made in keto and fasting communities. It may help some people reduce cravings and simplify eating for a few days. It's not clinically proven as a metabolic cure-all. It is not nutritionally complete and it is not meant to be long-term. And we know that going into it, that's why it's again only 72 hours. Most professionals would support including sardines regularly in a balanced diet, not relying on any single food as a total diet strategy, which we're going to talk about. Well, I mean, we're going to talk about, but sardines is not a bad snack item. And again, it comes in its own little carrying case. So,
Yeah. That's perfect. It's right in your pocket.
if you are considering any short, fast, or restricted protocol, it is wise to consider your health status, medication, and nutritional needs, and when possible, talk to a qualified professional. Short resets can be tools, but long-term habits drive results. So that's today's breakdown of 72-hour sardine diet. So okay, so I'm going to eat
Sweet.
these. Well, I'm at least going
Do
to
it.
eat one. I'm going to bite into.
Nice.
Again, I don't know what these look like inside here. But
I
it
forget
is.
with King Oscar. I think they may be small whole sardines instead of fillets.
Well, this is King Oscar's by special royal permission, wild caught sardines in extra virgin olive oil. And yeah, I guess it's important that it's in olive oil for the diet, not the water or the mustard or whatever.
Oh, that's good to know. I don't think I realized that.
Uh, there's at least 12 fish inside this can in 2 layers. Finest bristling, whatever the hell that means.
Oh, bristling is the type of fish specifically. There are a lot of fish that are considered sardines, especially once they're put in cans. Bristling is one of the small fish that fits the category.
Okay. 3.75 ounces. One serving per can, 230 calories, 18 grams of fat. No carbs, 16 grams of protein. We're going to look at sodium here as 350 milligrams. Contains 2,200 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acid per serving. 20% of your daily calcium. Premium quality King Oscar bristling sardine. Okay, I'm just belonging this.
Yeah. You're just
Yeah.
vamping at this point to avoid doing it.
I'm nervous about it. That's the thing, because here's the thing. I don't, again, my dad says I've had these.
Yeah.
I say no. I know, like growing up, my dad used to buy these smoked golden fish from like the deli. And I called him
Mm.
and I had to ask him. I talked to him this Monday and asked him, I was like, hey, what were those? And I think he said they're like maybe halibut or chubs or something like that. And I was telling him that, like, oh, I'm thinking about doing this military, or not the military, the 72-hour sardine diet with Joe, but I'm nervous because I've never eaten a sardine before. And that's when he's like, oh, of course you had, of course you had. I don't remember ever eating a fish out of a can unless it was tuna. So as long as this tastes like tuna, I think we're going to be all right.
Yeah. Yeah. It tastes, it basically, it's like a stronger tuna, in my opinion.
Stronger how? Smell?
Oh, it is a much stronger smell. Yeah.
Like, am I going to crack this and it's going to reek?
It won't reek. It smells very tuna-y, very fishy. I see. The problem is I want to say fishy, but it doesn't smell fishy. It doesn't smell like a fish market
Uh,
or like tilapia or bass or something. It smells like sardine. It smells like a canned fish.
all right, let's see. Can I get the angle here? There we go.
Perfect.
Oh God.
I really like them. And I found the King Oscar tasted the best. Now when I did it, I bought one can of several different kinds. I bought like Chicken of the Sea. I bought, um, I think it's like Ocean Life or something. I bought King Oscar. I bought whatever the Aldi brand is.
Yeah.
And it basically went from like the Aldi brand, I think was about $1 a can, all the way up to King Oscar was about $6 a can at Jewel, just buying it individually.
Okay.
Now, if you buy it in bulk, obviously it's going to be cheaper.
Mhm.
Um, and I found like the difference in flavor at $6 was not it wasn't a $5 difference to me. And so like the $2 or $3 can, especially on sale at Costco of the Ocean Life or whatever brand, that's the kind I'm going with because it was better than the cheapest one, but even though it was worse than the King Oscar, it wasn't $3 worse.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Um, but yeah,
Well,
the King Oscar was delicious though, and I tried them. I didn't realize it was only the olive oil that you're supposed to do for the diet, so I tried it with tomato, I tried it with lemon, and I tried it with hot sauce, and I tried it with mustard, and they were all really good.
so some of the condiments you could have in the diet. Fresh lemon or lemon juice, black pepper, red pepper flakes, you have apple cider or white vinegar, Frank's red hot sauce, Tabasco sauce, Louisiana hot sauce, Cholula sauces, and you can have yellow mustard and stuff. So you can add condiment stuff to it. It's just so like I also think I noticed when I looked on Amazon, I think the sardines in water cost more than the ones in oil.
I think you're right.
So um yeah, so I don't know what the oil is. Let's see here. When people talk about 72-hour sardine fast, they usually suggest sardines packed in oil instead of water. The reason isn't taste alone, it's metabolic and nutritional strategy. Oil packed sardines provide more total fat, higher calories per can, better fat to protein ratio. This matters because the protocol often uses to reinforce ketosis, increase
Satiety.
thank you, and reduced hunger during restriction. Water packed sardines are leaner, which sounds good, but they're less filling and less aligned with keto macros. Better sated.
Satiety.
You stay fuller longer. So oil packed sardines tend to keep hunger low between meals, reduce snack urges, and make more reset protocols easier to take. Olive oil adds nutritional values as extra monosaturated fats, polyphenols, small amount, and additional anti-inflammatory support. So there we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, there's no heads.
Nice.
God.
That's a shame. The eyeball has a lot of vitamin E.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's true at all.
It's a real
I
shame.
I made that
That's,
up.
I just want someone to wink at me. Oh God. So
The fish that smiles back. Sardines.
okay, so what do I do? I don't do I peel it first?
Nah, just right on in.
God, they're really
They're
pardon the
really
pun.
quite soft.
They're really packed in here, pardon the pun, but
Yep. Packed in like brislings.
oh God, the fins on it still.
Oh yeah.
They
You
got the
won't
head
even
out.
feel it.
Joe, what are you freaking thinking about?
Oh, what am I? Well, right now I'm freaking thinking about this. This is great. This is really good content, man. I'm really enjoying it. I wish I'd remembered to bring my own can of sardines so that I could join you. I am freaking thinking about shoot, what was it? I did something interesting recently. I watched My Dinner with Andre twice last weekend. Um,
What's that?
it's a classic movie. Well, I don't know how classic it is, but it came out in like the 80s, and it's basically just Wallace Shawn and Andre Gregory um doing having a conversation over the course of 2 hours. And it sounds really boring, but it is a fascinating conversation and it is so well acted. And I found myself the first time I watched it, I kind of just had it on in the background while I folded laundry. And I found like I kind of zoned out a couple of times. And so I missed parts of it. And so I went back and I watched it a second time and it was like a whole new movie. Because I watched the whole thing carefully and intentionally, and it was fantastic.
Hmm.
And it's very different from a lot of modern movies. It's very slow paced. It's a really slow burn. But it's a really excellent movie, beautifully done and fantastically acted. Um,
It smells like the fish aisle of Walmart.
really, I haven't been to Walmart in years.
I don't think they have fish anymore, but this is bringing back. Sorry to cut you off there. This shouldn't be bad. Like I should have been able to eat this by now.
Yeah, just get it right in your mouth. Don't smell it.
I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. Encourage me, Joe. Come on.
You can do
Encourage
it. You can do it. You
me.
can do it.
All right, there we go. Now that's
Bite
what I
its
needed.
freaking fins off. I would have said head, but you know.
Yeah, well, they took it away. Okay. Ah!
Thinking about it is way worse than eating it. It's not bad, right?
Not bad.
It's fine.
It
It's not
definitely
like
it needs
my
something,
favorite
though.
thing I've ever eaten, but
It definitely needs something. That's the thing. Like,
yeah.
like I think, oh God, like I know I can't do it on the diet, but I bet what you know what now. If I was able to like I would take these out of the can, you know, dab up some of this oil, squeeze lemon juice over it, and then I would dip these in like a pile of Parmesan cheese,
Oh, that'd be so good.
right?
Mm.
But I think, yeah, I think, oh God, it's not,
It's not horrible. It's not. I
it
cannot stress
looks
enough.
bad. It just looks bad.
Yeah. And like, there's so many jokes about them in the culture, and some people confuse them with anchovies. It's easy
Yeah.
to get in your head about it.
Okay. I mean, like, listen, I'm here with it. I could do
I've
this. I could
I've
do
eaten
this.
worse things for 4 days or whatever, 3 days.
It's it's hard to imagine that this is the only thing I'll be eating for 72 hours,
Yeah.
but I could do it. I think I could
Right.
definitely do it. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can see just from eating a couple, like the way that it is going to reset your palate by only eating that. I mean, every other food in the world is going to taste awesome after 3 days of that.
I can imagine drinking a lot of tea and coffee just so I have an alternative taste to
Mm-hmm.
this. Because if I'm just doing this and water, I can see where I'd be like, I can't do this anymore. But
Yeah.
like to put like maybe have like some iced tea with lemon in it. I
Hmm.
feel myself gonna have a lot of lemon. I'm gonna have a lot of lemon in this.
That's a good
Um,
choice.
yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off on
No, you're
your
good. You're good.
point.
But yeah, My Dinner with Andre, it's on, I believe, HBO Max. Um, it's really good. It's really fantastic, and I highly recommend it. So I liked it enough. I watched it twice, and I'm thinking about watching it another time soon. Um,
Oh,
so yeah. What about you? What are you freaking thinking about aside from the obvious?
well, in the immediate moment, I'm thinking about how I can understand that this could be a good satiated lunch
Hmm.
because it's
It
definitely
does
gonna
take
take
your appetite away.
it's gonna take a while to get through 12 sardines.
Yeah.
Um, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. It's my biannual or every 6 month checkup or whatever else called.
Nice.
Uh, I know I'm not gonna be happy with it because it's not like I dropped a lot of weight since my last appointment, unfortunately, but I do feel a little bit lighter, a little bit better from the last time I weighed myself at the doctor's, and
Nice.
yeah, I don't know, like I know the T count is still an issue with me. My breathing is still continuing to be a problem. But just gonna go in, get it checked out, and see what's going on, and just see maybe ask him about this and see what he thinks.
Nice.
So when do you want to do this? Like I said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is probably the best time for me to do this. Um, and if we do it, I do got a wrestling show this Saturday. I'm working, so this weekend would be the best, but next weekend would be.
Next weekend will work fine. This weekend's bad. The weekend after next weekend is bad,
Mm.
but next weekend should be just about perfect.
So let's do next Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Perfect.
We'll do that then. And well,
Yeah, unless Valentine's Day screws it up, but it probably won't.
oh yeah, Valentine's Day is next week for you, isn't it?
That's next Saturday.
Oh dang, look at that.
Yep.
Well, maybe you could find your wife some I don't know plant fish.
Maybe.
Maybe I think yeah. I don't know what those would be though.
Me
Hey
either.
Joe,
Algae. Yes.
every week our listeners can catch Cartoon Joe here on this freaking show, but an hour of Cartoon Joe just isn't enough. Where can they go?
If you need more Cartoon Joe, you can find me over at the Geekcast Live podcast at violentpress.com. You can also find us on Facebook, iTunes, Spotify, and Blue Sky by searching Geekcast Live.
Gosh. Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you go over to Discord and join the Freaknet Studios Discord. Make sure you subscribe over to our YouTube channel. Speaking of, you're gonna see a lot more content being released onto our network, and that's because I ultimately made the decision that Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW podcast, will now be released over on the Freaknet Studios YouTube channel to try to
Nice.
consolidate down all of our Freaknet content into one
Mm-hmm.
place. I'm going to move that over from the JFW YouTube channel now over to our channel, the Freaking Studios channel. So every new episode going forward, you're going to see. I may pull some stuff from the JFW podcast over to us, like maybe some of the interviews that we've done, and some of the backstage, like um, interview stuff, interaction stuff, segment stuff that we've done. I probably won't pull all the episodes because those episodes were weekly, episodic about what's going on in that time period episodes. But interviews I did with like Ivan Manson, C Red, I'll get those brought over here. Some of the episodes that I had wrestlers on, I'll probably pull those over. Maybe some highly listened to ones I'll get pulled over, and then some of the exclusives that we did for JFW, I'll get those pulled over as well. So you're going to see new folders made for JFW content, and you're going to see more of that content being released over on the Freaknet Studios, where you can still catch this freaking show's video podcast, where you catch that on video, and also the upcoming Bible-based podcast that Joey's working on, and any other content that we have. So
Perfect.
yeah,
Sweet.
time to consolidate. Time to get everything done. So,
Nice.
guys, that's all I got. As always, I am Travesty,
And I'm Cartoon Joe.
and thank you for listening to another episode of this freaking show. I'm out.